My favourite unit was conflict and tension. I just enjoyed it. And my historical fact is that Genghis Khan killed 40 million people in his reign and also burned down the brilliant House of Wisdom.
I would say my favourite unit would be America Inequality and Opportunity, because I think it's such an interesting time period, and the issues in America there reflect issues in America, not only America, in all of society now. We can look at history to see it as kind of a mirror of modern day society. For example, if you look at like the treatment of African Americans back in the 1920s, or the treatment of immigrants back then, we can see mirrors now. I think that's extremely interesting. For good historical facts, a kind of morbid, very interesting fact is when JFK was assassinated, some historians believe that the reason why he couldn't duck down to stop the second shot, which went to his head, killing him, was because he had a back brace on.
My favourite unit that we studied was the medicine through time, because we go through so many different eras and you see how much we've really changed in sort of our medical experience. And my good historical fact is that Florence Nightingale built all her hospitals with loads of corners because she thought germs couldn't travel around them.
Facts.
My favourite topic in history was the conflict and tension period, because I love learning about all the interwar periods and Hitler's rise to power and how that affected all Europeans.
I've learned how to argue a point effectively with different types of historical knowledge, as well as my own opinion, but mostly historical knowledge.
I think GCSE history gives you the skill to sort of look at today's society with more context, which helps you have a more in-depth understanding of what's actually going on, with that added context of seeing if something like this happened before and how that has actually turned out.
I like picking revision techniques that just go on L sheets because they're easy to use and pick out key vocabulary.
I'm going into A-level history in college, so the structure and formatting that we learn during GCSE history will help lead me in my questions and answers when I get to the new subjects that I'll learn.
Do not forget to revise the key vocabulary, as it's very important in using your answers. The examiners will love it when you put key dates in and key information.
Just remember dates from the beginning, as opposed to like waiting and then remembering dates, because if you know dates, you can just assign things to dates.
And have fun with it, because it is an interesting subject. If you don't enjoy it, it's not going to stick with you.
I would say, though you learn a lot in class, also look into it yourself, because you may think that something is not very interesting, but if you look at it for yourself, you may find that there's actually a lot more there which isn't taught, which is really interesting.
Just keep going. People will tell you it's hard, and there is a lot of information, but if you keep going through it,